Right, hello. I'm in the conservatory. Excuse the mess. We're still tidying up for spring. So we've got a few things stored over winter there. Giant teddy bear, blah blah blah. So I bought some more palms. So we'll have a look at what I got. A lot of them are just blades of grass at the moment, but it's a cheap and fun way of growing palms, and you can have the enjoyment of seeing them grow from a couple of blades to a big decent sized house plant or garden plant for the summer, whatever, however you want to treat them. So let's get into what we've got. So these are off eBay, a seller I use fairly often. So I initially ordered 6 palms. If you can count, you may notice there's 7 there. So let's go into the species, then we'll talk about what's what afterwards. So initially I was intrigued with this one. So I don't know if you can read the name on that. The common name for this is just big leaf palm. So this is one of these nice palms from Madagascar, which are very, very rare in habitat, but I think they're starting to make their way into cultivation. But if you look it up on Google, you'll see the leaves on these get absolutely massive. They are a shade loving palm. I don't know, I'm hoping they'll do well as a house plant stroke outdoor plant for the summer. We'll see. They like damp feet, so obviously free draining soil, but you know, let it drain out. You don't want to keep it constantly soggy, because obviously you get root rot, but they want to be free draining but well watered. Right, so the second one, we'll go for the second biggest, mainly because I wanted this one, the big leaf palm. You know, when you pay the postage, you think, well, I'll just get this, I'll just get that, and add a few more items in there. So this one is the Dipsis species dark mealybug. So it's going to have a sort of spotted trunk, I believe. So that's, again, that'll be from Madagascar, I believe, with the most Dipsis are. So they're the 2 big ones. So what are the smaller ones? We've got Sable Miner, and you can tell that by the nice blue-green leaf. It's now started the second leaf on that. Obviously very small. I will be potting these up this afternoon. I still haven't took them out of the packaging yet, really. What else we got? I have got already a Phoenix Silvestris, but this is the variation Robusta, which again is just a tiny little blade of grass at the moment, but it's supposed to have a more orangey trunk, maybe a slightly thicker trunk. It's going to be a few years before we see anything on that, but like I say, we'll see. And then we've got Erica Triandra, and basically it's cheap, so I ordered one of them as well. But for some reason, I don't know if it was an accident or a nice little freebie, but I got 2 of them. I only ordered one, so thank you very much either way. I'll take it. Obviously very small. Interesting little leaves on them. So we'll see on that. I don't know if that's going to be anything like the Eureka palm Dipsis lutescens, whether it's in that sort of same look, I don't know, but we'll see. I will probably do some thorough research later on that. So that leaves us the last one, and I know a lot of you people have probably bought these because it is a Jubea Chalensus. They're getting pretty hard to get hold of at a decent size nowadays, and expensive to say the least. So this is a tiny little seedling, one leaf, and I have got one in the garden already, which I brought, I'm going to say 4-5 years ago, I'm not quite sure, but it's just started to go pinnate, and that was about a little bit bigger than this when I bought it, so you can expect in 5 years for maybe a foot of leafage growth, and start to go pinnate. If you've got it in a garden, you may get it to grow a bit faster in a greenhouse in a pot for the first few years. But yeah, they're obviously one of the hardiest pinnate species you can grow. So that's always worth. I think these are literally about, I don't know, £5 or £5.50 or something like that. So by the time, if you bought seeds, you'd probably pay that for, I don't know, 5 or 10 seeds, and then you're looking at germinating them, which can take up to a year. So we're buying some time back, and we've got a little seedling there. So that is the palms I've brought. So really, I just got intrigued by this one, the big leaf palm, and I like the idea of the Dipsis mealybug. So yeah, so that is that. Getting repotted, and we'll do an update on them in a few months and see how they're doing. Thanks for watching.